Welcome back on episode 2. In this video, we're gonna be carry on with our project. As you can see, I already started a little bit. Had to do the wiring first because all the cables was live. They were sticking out. There was just a basic switch, so that was quite dangerous. So I did like a quick job to just keep it safe, basically. So in this video, I'm gonna clean up that wall first. Then we're gonna do tiles, and also we're gonna be removing that wall. Uh, don't know if you can see it, that wall here. So this is the plan for today. We are hoping that when I'm gonna remove all these tiles, you can see here underneath is concrete, and hopefully I'll be able to keep that concrete. It will save me so much money and extra work. So fingers crossed. It looks like a really solid concrete base. So hopefully we'll see how it goes when I remove the tiles. We'll see if it's actually good or not. So I'm gonna prepare some tools and just crack on.
So cleaning that wall was very simple. Obviously, as always, I'm gonna speed that up. There wasn't really anything actually hard to do it. As you can see on the video, it was coming off so easily. You could just use even a screwdriver to take that off. Only my mistake was on the bottom of the window. It's like a big plastic thing. I should secure that first, but I didn't, and a massive piece of that plaster dropped down and make a big scratch. So that was my mistake. And this was that moment somewhere in this part of the video. There was that moment when that massive piece of that thing on the wall just dropped it down, and I scratched the window on the bottom. So you can see I'm trying now cover up that light. It was a little bit too late. I should do this at first place, but I didn't make a scratch on the light. That's a good thing. So that was simple to do. It took me probably like maybe 30 minutes. Very easy. I wish everything would go that easy. So after this, I just clean up a little bit, move the rubbish on the front of my house when I'm actually prepare everything for the skip, and I just moved to another. And now came time for that wall. The first plan was just remove the first two top concrete blocks, but that wasn't enough. It was still too high. I wouldn't be able to level up with the concrete was underneath the tiles. As you can see, I'm trying to find a weak spot first to just move the whole construction. I was actually surprised. That was somebody did a good job. It was pretty solid. But soon as I removed that first block, that was slowly I was learning how to break this down. And I also think this hammer I've got, when you can see on the video, the electric hammer, I think it was a little bit too weak for that job. At this point I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's gonna take me like 2 weeks to remove all of those bricks. As I said before, this electric hammer, I don't think it had enough power to break that up. It was quite a struggle to do it. It was tough, and I was actually surprised how heavy the blocks are. I thought they almost like weighed nothing, Wow, they were pretty heavy actually, and also so many of them. I was just carry on moving along, block by block. I said I don't got a choice. I have to do it anyway. So slowly, I was taking block by block. You can't see that on the camera, but on the right, my missus was helping me. So she was taking the blocks, moving away. I was just trying to break this down. And also at that point, I just realized I'm not going to be recording like every single minute of every single block, because this video is going to be like 2 hours long. So no one's going to be watching that long anyway. So as I mentioned before, my initial plan was to, as you can see, this is a better angle now so you can see it. My plan was to remove just only the first 2 blocks, and then I was hoping I'm gonna be level with the concrete base, but fortunately I wasn't, so I have to remove another one. And this was the final layer of the bricks I decided to remove. There are still some, I think it's one more layer of the bricks, but it's so solid, it's absolutely, I don't see a reason why I should remove that. It's just gonna give me extra job to do, and it's absolutely no point. I'm gonna be putting MOT type 1 on top of that, use some whacker to compound everything, so it's gonna be solid anyway. So I decided to leave it. I know some people might say now, oh, this is not how it's supposed to be, but this is my way. In my opinion, it's gonna be okay. I think so far of all that project, this was the hardest job to do it. And now was the time for the tiles. As you can see here, it was super easy and so satisfying to remove them. Very, very easy. I was very happy because I said, yeah, this is gonna be very quick, and it was actually. Again, you can't see it, but my missus was helping out remove those tiles on the front of my house. And also, what you guys have to remember, some of the old tiles might contain asbestos, so make sure you're gonna check that first. But also, not only the tiles, that stuff was on the wall on the first part of the video, that also might have asbestos, so double check, guys, don't risk. You can order some samples online and just send, like, I don't know, a little bit piece of that tiles or something you have on the wall, and they're gonna check for you. You're gonna have a certificate, so you can be 100% sure you're safe to do it. And this was the moment when I realized someone who did this before put a lot of concrete on top of the concrete, and there's actually nothing wrong with that, but it's absolutely no level. It's like nearly 2 inches different. So as you can see, I'm trying remove that first base. That first concrete was on top of the concrete, and then I realized this electric hammer is not gonna do that job. It's just too weak. I nearly killed that tool, so I didn't have an option. I was looking to rent first, but unfortunately, I don't know, the prices is ridiculous those days. There was like 60 quid for 1 day. So this one I'm holding in my hand is 5 kilograms. I decided to go with 15 kilograms. and that was like £60. That was the hammer, the VAT, and this was like a special, the yellow box for 110 volts. So in total that was £60. So I found on Facebook Market, then I can buy one I got for 90 quid. So I'm gonna be breaking down this, and then I'm gonna resell it. I didn't want to do that, but it's no choice. And also the reason I have to do it, because if I'm not gonna remove that, there's not gonna be enough space to put the tiles. The tiles will be like too high up, so I have to do it. As you can see, I'm trying here break this. It's just this hammer, it doesn't have power. At this point I decide it's absolutely not worth it. I'm just gonna kill that electric hammer. It was just, maybe you don't see that clearly on the video, but it was very struggle to remove that tiny piece of it.
Okay, I think it's time to finish episode 2, because it's gonna be way too long anyway. At some point I just stopped recording because it was just the same thing all the time, so I don't think anyone wanna watch that when I'm just keep breaking up brick by brick. So there is a few good information and bad information. Let's start with the bad ones. I had to order the skip, big surprise, £260 if you're putting on the driveway. Absolutely insane price, but I have no option. It's just I've got the large skip, I think it's called 8 foot. So that's one bad news. The second bad news is, let me show you first. As you can see, maybe you can see from that angle. So the problem is, there is a concrete base. Have a look here. Underneath is another one, which is great news because I'm gonna save a lot of money to actually I don't have to break that up, I'm just gonna keep it. But the problem is, somebody put on top of that concrete, somebody put another concrete, and it's not level, so I'm gonna have to break that up, everything. Skip coming next week, so I'm gonna have some my friend is gonna help me a little bit to put everything to that skip, and I think that's it. So yeah, that's a good news, because I've got concrete here. It's gonna help me save a lot of money. £260 skip and £90 for that tool. Hopefully I can resell it, but we will see. I'm gonna let you know how much I'm gonna get for that. So in this episode, thank you for watching as always, and I'm see you on the next one. Hopefully it's gonna be slowly, we're gonna be putting everything together. Thank you, and see you on the next one.